welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for my Libra through Pisces. I had to think about that. I know it's been like 2 days. It's been a bit since I've uploaded, a couple 2 days, so I needed those days. I was really tired and I didn't even want to upload today, but I kind of knew I had to, so here we are. I'm kind of glad I did decide to upload because just the energy is really good. It's looking good for everybody. I know we said we're going to do Libra through Pisces, so let's just get started. I pulled a lot of cards out for this particular reading. I'm getting the House of Finances is getting impacted for a lot of you guys this month. The House of Finances, which is the 2nd house, 10th house, even 6th house, in a way, is getting affected this week, this month, or it's like a highlight for you guys this week, this month. Thank you very much. Hello, Level Up Dojo. As I was saying, all these houses are being lit up, or there's a significance here about your money, your career sector, the way you make money, your job, finances, just in general finances, right? So let's get started. We're going to get started with Libra, and we are going to take our time today because, oh, we did Libra last time. It's okay. We're going to do Libra again. We're going to do Libra today, okay? Libra today. Libra through Pisces, okay? So we're going to get started with the 2-minute mark. All right, guys, I see really good things for you guys here. For my group here, I'm getting, there's something about you've been working on something here, and I feel like you, don't get me wrong, you have your job, you do work. Everybody has, you know, the work that they do that, you know, we just get paid and then we do our other things on the side, right? It almost seems like there's something you've been doing here for a while, and every now and then you think about like the difference between what you do for work and then what is considered a career path for you, or how your career path you can branch out to something even bigger. Here I feel like you've been working on that. Here's the thing, because there's so many things with this reading, so let's just get to the first 2 cards, okay? And then we'll dig a little deeper with everything else, okay? You have fire with the 2nd house. When you think of 2nd house, we think of owning, right? The way we make our money, how we get our money, the things we like to own, possess, right? It talks about our finances, liquid finances, what we have in savings, in our checking, right? This also talks about your worth. So a lot of people look at the type of lifestyle that they want to have, or, you know, the type of things they want to own, and then there's a certain level of ambition that's required, even if taking the 10th house out of it. There's a certain level of ambition that's required in order for you to pursue the type of money that brings in the type of lifestyle that you want. I feel like some of you guys have been working on that, working on your self-worth when it comes to people. Your self-worth when it comes to the money you could be making versus the money you're making now. And I feel like you guys have been, again, there's something here about your finances not looking the way you want them, right? And I don't think this is coming out of greed. This is actually coming from you wanting more. Not only from like the lifestyle that you want, but like more of what you could have. I feel like you're dreaming bigger, you're thinking bigger, and then it's like you knowing you're worthy of that. And so this is where the desire is coming from. You willing to do what it takes to go and get it. But a lot of it has to do with knowing, it's a correlation, right? It's knowing what you want and the work you're willing to put in to get it. But the reason why you need to have the self-esteem there is because it's that feeling of knowing what you're worth. This is how knowing what you're worth comes into play, right? Because this is how you go from possessions or a job that gets you what you want, and then going after a lifestyle or a career that gives you the lifestyle that you want, the freedom that you want, the money that you want, right? And that's what I see for you here. I see some of you guys really stepping it up, elevating to like a, so knowing you're worthy of more money, plain and simple. Then when we move on to the 10th house, which is career sector, this also talks the house of timing. This is the house of doing the things that you love versus just working a regular job. And I feel like whatever this is, you've been busy. You've been busy trying to make a dream come true here. This is why it's all tied. It's all tied to, again, the 10th house talks about ambition, right? But it talks about doing the work that you love to do. Because when you do what you love, the money comes after, right? That's what they say. But when you do what you love, you're also being of service to others. I'm getting you're doing all of that in this one thing. And this whole time, I'm getting that the money is not looking how you want it to look. It's true, right? Some of you guys are working nonstop, regular jobs, and then your side hustles, or you're all in working 60, 70 hours on your side hustles. But I'm getting, although it's not looking how you want it to look yet, the dream is still there. And what you're doing is like you're lighting off, like the desire is the fire, right? And I feel like you're cultivating it, you're working with it. You're working with it, you're protecting it. It's this desire of knowing that you're going to win. No matter what happens, no matter how many years it takes, you're going to win. Because what you're doing is not only helping others, but you love what you do. Which is the difference between a job and a career, right? That's what I'm getting for you guys. It's all tied together here, and I'm getting time is the factor. The reason you're going to win is because you've always known. There's this hunger to you, and the more time passes, the more hungry you stay, or the more protective you are of your own flame, because you know that people can come in and try to deter you, or life can come in and try to sway you, or it can just, the process can take time, right? Which is why timing is a factor here. And I feel like no matter how much time passes, you're still here trying to elevate your career, yourself, to making more money and making more with what you love to do. Okay? Hey, good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. Welcome to everybody that just joined on the live. With Mars and Mercury here, though, this is what I'm saying. There's this level of hunger within you to keep going, even if you're not seeing the results that you want, because it doesn't matter what anybody else is saying. It doesn't matter what your fears are projecting to you. It almost seems like the fear is there, and you're seeing these projections of what your fears are. It doesn't matter, though. At the end of the day, it's like you're guarding yourself. You're guarding your own thoughts. Because you know you're worthy of more. You know you're worthy of the money that you want to have one day. You know you're worthy of the success and, lifestyle that you're going to have one day. If you're not having it success now, you will. Think of bigger. It's bigger. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than just the money, too. Like, I know the lifestyle. People can dare dream of the type of lifestyle that they want, but it's bigger than that. It's like a chain reaction is being set off for other things, not just the money. I'm getting not just the love for it. And it's not just the ambition, but it's like there's other people involved in this. I feel like you really love what you do because you're helping the community as well. Mars, yeah, is having the hunger to keep going. Even when, again, when there's nothing there yet, or you're building something off of it now, or to this, going from Mars to Mercury here. That's what I'm saying. It's like the world's in your hands. It's all yours. It's yours. You're working with it. You're building with it. It's the desire to create the lifestyle you want. But again, it's not just about the money. It's about the type of people you want in it, the type of people you want to help. It's bigger. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this is good. This is really good for my Libras. Okay, let's see. Oh, a card fell. Sun Spirit. Yeah. Keep going. I feel like you've been doing this. There's someone here who's barely starting off, branching off to doing something they want to do versus just doing what they do for money. I'm getting this is the time where you've been being, a lot of people are being called to do that now. A lot of people are branching off on their own, and that takes guts. First of all, that takes guts. So to see somebody actually doing their own thing, pursuing a career that they've always been interested in, right? It's a big deal. It really is. The 10th house also talks about the light within, to go pursue your dreams, and to it kind of talks about you becoming the person that you can be through all the light that comes within, right? That integrates within you. It's like you trying to reach your full potential. Although we don't really do that in a lifetime. It takes many lifetimes to really tap into bigger versions of ourselves with more potential, exceeding potential. But I feel like in this lifetime, you're going to do a lot. This lifetime is pretty significant. I feel like at a soul level, you understood that. You understood that there was a lot of sacrifice you needed to do and a lot of work that you wanted to do to be able to get there. Because I feel like in 10 years from now, you're going to be onto something even bigger. A lot of you are going to scale what you're already working on and scale it to something even bigger. Yeah, I just see like you've always been ambitious, but I don't think you realize how ambitious you are. I feel like you only see the surface of it, of where you want to go, maybe just for yourself, for your family, but it can actually be bigger. But again, it all has to do with your self-worth. How much do you see within you? It's not even about that. It's like you finally understand you want more out of life, out of yourself. You want to hit you want to tap into that true potential that you have. You want to do that. And I feel like this is the time to do it. For others of you guys that you've already been doing this, you're working on this, it's protecting your thoughts, guarding your thoughts from what you're creating, because you understand that this takes time. Timing is the factor here, but I'm telling you, 5-6 years from now, you're going to reach all your goals. Maybe even less. But I feel like by then you're going to be onto something bigger. It's like I'm telling you, you're going to do a lot in this lifetime. Whether you see it, I feel like some of you guys see it. But I think the belief is there. And as time goes by, the belief in your own self and what you can do and create, it gets bigger every single time, which requires more sacrifice and more investments and more of everything. Time, dedication, money, it requires a lot of that as well. But I don't see you having a problem with that, because again, it's the fire that you have within, the hunger that you have to go achieve and win. It's what's driving you to do this, which is why you'll invest more time. You'll do what is necessary, heal what you need to heal, elevate in whatever way is possible in order for you to get what you want in this lifetime. Because you understand that's what you came here to do. You didn't come here to fuck around this lifetime. I don't think the people that I'm tapping into, you didn't come here to do that. For others of you guys, this is just where you're being led to at this moment. So if you're wondering whether you should branch off and go to do something else, start something else that's actually in line with who you really are, who you want to become career-wise, or who you want to even help career-wise, I feel like now's the time to do it. Okay? All right. Hey, TMKC. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you again. It's good to see everybody that joined the live. Thank you guys for being here, for all the love and support. Yay. It's good to see everybody. How's everybody doing? That was for my Libras. The next reading is going to be for my Saggies. Let me know if you have any questions, comments regarding the reading on the chat. Let me know. It's so funny that I see you, TMKC. I was like, oh, when are you going to come in? It's funny how you think about certain people and then they come. Okay. What's after Libra? I should know. It's Scorpio. I said Sagittarius. Slow. Scorpios, 1535, 1535. Okay. Scorpio. I don't know what happens for you this week, but I feel like you're out and about, or maybe you're at home, right? You try to stay at home, or maybe the weather's not good and you're just been at home, right? And so it's like you go out, you do what you have to do, maybe work or run your errands, and it's like you step outside for a second this week, and then you're not happy with what you see. Maybe you're not happy with the results. Maybe you're not happy with what you see outside of here when you step outside of the house. So it's like you take one look out there and you're like, no, I'm going back in. And you end up going back home. You're like, fuck this, I don't want this. There's something here about, I don't want to say it's the blues, Scorpio, but I feel like there's like this knowing that maybe you just want to spend more time at home resting. Maybe you're not feeling too good, Scorpio. You're not feeling fresh. You're not feeling like yourself. So maybe you need this time to be alone. I feel like you thought you were ready because, you know, the weather has its moments where it's good and then it's not, and then it's good and then it's not. But for whatever reason, it's like you don't have the energy or it's like you don't want to be outside. You don't want to go outside. You don't want to deal with whatever is in front of you. It's like you just show up for what you have to do and then you go home. I'm getting that energy like you just want to go back home. You're tired. You're not feeling yourself. I'm feeling somebody feels sick, but they don't know why. I remember a lot of people are going through a lot of integration. So like higher selves integrating more with you. Like higher versions of light is integrating with you. So the problem is that it makes you tired. And I feel like a lot of people are adjusting to that. Your body physically is learning how to adjust to all that light coming in. So please be gentle with yourself. I feel like somebody is just like getting upset because they have to show up to do their job or do what they have to do. But it's because you don't have energy. So I feel like you're using kind of a little bit of anger or frustration to fuel you to get you through the job or whatever if it's grocery shopping or whatever it is that you have to do. I feel like you're just showing up, but you're showing up but a little bit frustrated because you have to show up. Do you see what I'm saying? Because really inside you don't feel like showing up anywhere. Oh, I feel like Scorpio's just getting by this week. Yeah, you know from a soul level that you need to be at home resting because your body is not, it's not cooperating with you. I feel like somebody feels beat up. No. That's okay, Scorpio. Let's see what else. I'm the same way. I'm feeling it too, guys. I feel like all of us collectively are really feeling the changes in the body. I feel like somebody here is a little upset because you kind of want summer. You don't want to have a summer that's like where you're at inside the house, right? But I feel like you're showing up and you're a little like, you're not 100% present. Not this week or these next couple of days. I feel like you're outside, but you're not enjoying it as much as you would like to. And that's okay. Again, I just think right now you need time. Spend all that time at home resting, because I'm telling you, when summer starts, you're going to feel much better. I just think right now I feel like you're just trying to catch your breath. You're trying to catch your breath. Yeah, somebody's really tired. Like they are just like feeling sick, or you have headaches, or your body's like, I feel like somebody can barely stand up. like they need to sit down more frequently, or you're needing to sleep a lot more, like a lot of hours, because you're just not understanding where the exhaustion is coming from. Again, it's your body's adjusting to the changes right now, and I feel like it's making you feel a little out of place, but that's okay. That's normal. Okay, so please, if you feel blue, if you're not feeling yourself, it's understand that your body is going through big changes, and so it's indication that you need to take it slow. You may want to eat more fruits and vegetables and juices to kind of get you by, because I feel like heavy meals is not, they're not going to work with you too much. Maybe like one heavy meal every other day, because I just don't see you having the stomach to eat as much. Okay, that was me today. Oh, I know, Constant. I'm feeling it too, girl. I literally was like, I don't want to do this. I know, girl. I feel you. I feel your pain. That's what's happening too. I feel like when all the light integrations coming in, you're receiving information from source. And I feel like you're okay. You're learning how to surrender with it. But when the body does not comply, that's what's scaring you. Because, you know, this world does move fast sometimes. There's so many things to get done, so many chores to get done. Maybe you guys have families to look after. But I feel like the divine's trying to show you you still have time. Take the time now to rest, and you have to, because you're burning out. Like every hour you're burning out, and you don't understand why. It's because of that. The divine's working with you to like make your the like a lighter load is what I'm getting. So for example, if you need to wash, right? Because people don't like to wash all the time, but they do. They do it because they have to. I feel like if you can only do one load, just whatever load you need to get done, do it. Just one load if you need to, and then rest. Because really, I'm getting you're gonna get cranky throughout the week if you don't if you don't listen to your body. I feel like somebody's struggling to listen to their body, and it's like the divine's gonna force you to sit still until you get it. Because right now there's a lot of things happening that need to get done. Not need to, but that are like priority. And your healing right now is priority. It is your priority. South Node. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of integration happening. I feel like somebody's a little scared because it's physically affecting you. Somebody feels ill, or they're getting sick all the time and they don't know why. It's because of that, okay? All right, anything else for Scorpio? Any advice for them to help them get through the week? Yeah, your life changed significantly these last couple of months. I feel like 2025 already changed you a lot, but I feel like now your body's trying to catch up with the changes. That's the only thing. You've done the hard part. You've already done the hard part. I just think you're almost through with it, which is why the divine's giving you a lot of time right now to rest, or more time than usual to rest. So take advantage of it, okay? So if the divine's asking you to slow down, it's for a reason, okay? Anything else? Oh. Yeah, I feel like somebody can barely take a shower here. Oh my gosh. I feel like somebody can barely stand up in the shower to shower. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel like somebody just needs like a massage, or like a big bath, or something really calm bath with sea salt or Epsom salt. Somebody needs a vacation. Yeah, it's about that time, right? Second house only. Yeah. There's big things for you in front of you, but I just think that right now is not the time to act. It's not the time to act. There's things in store for you towards the remainder of 2025, but right now, catch your breath and rest, because later on, I feel like things are tying together, or being pieced together, but I feel like the divine's kind of trying to show you like an easier way. They're trying to show you like a softer way to work, or like slow down in your work. try to see if you could slow down a little bit in your work and see how that's going to work out for you. Surrender more, and I'm telling you, the divine's like showing you that it's easier now. You can show up somewhere but not put in as much effort. Like you can put half the effort and still get by. Okay, people do this all the time. I feel like you're the type of person that takes pride in the work that you do or what you do. Like you give 101%. It's not going to work out for you this week. Give it like 20%. Just showing up is a win. Okay, if you need to tell your boss you're not feeling your best or you need some time while these changes are taking place, that would be a good idea, okay? I feel like you don't even need to tell your boss this. I feel like you just show up and somehow like no one's going to notice too much. Like you're still moving, but move slow. Move really slow, okay? Yeah, there's big things in store for you during the remainder of 2025. This is why this is the time to rest, because later you're going to have a lot of energy or just fire. But right now you don't have it. So I think that's what's making you sad. And that's okay, Scorpio. We all have our seasons, okay? Next season, I know we're in Taurus season, but next season, it's feminine season, so right now is the time to just rest. Next season is going to be all about like moving. It's going to have Gemini perspective, so I feel like the way you do things are going to change. Your perspective is going to change on how you do things on a daily basis. Your objectives might change, your goals might change. There's a softer approach involved, right? So this feminine is all about the softer approach now. And then later with Gemini coming into the picture, I feel like again you're going to change. The way you think about things is going to change, and then therefore physically it's going to take form, okay? But all these 2 seasons, these next 2 months are getting you prepared for that fire that's to come. It's in July. I feel like half the remainder half of the year, it's going to be really good. The pace is going to pick up, but right now, take a breather, okay? All right, Scorpio. Oh, don't forget, I am going to do a Taurus reading. Happy birthday, Taurus. I forgot about that. Is this still Taurus season? Or is it the end of Taurus season? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm going to see if I can do a happy birthday Taurus season either tomorrow or the next day, okay? All right. That was for my Scorpios. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is going to be for Sagittarius. Gemini started. Oh, is it Gemini? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, so it wasn't Taurus. I was like, is it Taurus? Okay. So we're going to do a Gemini reading. Happy birthday, Gemini. For either tomorrow or the day after, okay? I think we could do it tomorrow, though. We'll do a happy birthday, a Gemini tribute. No wonder, I was like, is it Taurus season? I thought I did a happy birthday, Taurus. Okay, we did. Last month. Alright, so, Gemini season. It's funny that we say that because the Gemini came out. Gemini came out while I was thinking it. Alright. Gemini. I mean, Sagittarius. That's how you know I'm tired as hell. I don't even know what I'm saying. 28:57. Saggy. Okay. This card wanted to come out earlier, but I didn't pull it out. It's coming out now. Oh. I feel like somebody has a desire to bring their twin flame. Not a twin flame. I don't like using those words. Like a soulmate. Think of it as love. This could be a twin soul family member. It could be a lover from a higher dimension, life partner, any type of partnership here. It could be friends, a really good friend, something like that. I feel like you're trying to bring that into manifestation though. For a lot of you guys though, I do see it's like a significant other you're trying to bring into manifestation. It's like you could see it in the ethers. Sagittarius, you see it? Because remember, Sagittarian is a visionary. He sets its eye onto something, and once he's seen what he wants, locked, loaded, boom, he shoots the arrow, right? But it's deeper than that. I feel like you are looking for this in the ethers. Like when you're meditating, when you tap into the heart and you hear your heart beat, you're wondering where this significant other, friend, soul counterpart, or family member is at. You may just have a telepathic connection with this other member. You see it far into the future, trying to get this person, get information on them, or see where they're at. If you already have somebody that's like that, like a soul tribe member, a family member, you guys telepathically communicate with each other all the time. You telepathically communicate with each other all of the time. Yeah, because look, you see it in the ethers, and you're doing everything you can on your end to bring this in. For others of you guys, I don't think you've brought this person in yet, or you haven't physically seen them yet. I'm getting it's like in the 5D or 4D. You're thinking about these people, this person, and you're bringing it's like you're trying to manifest them into the physical now. I feel like you think you're ready. Maybe you didn't feel like you were ready before, but you're ready now. You're open to the idea of having this in your life and understanding the type of blessing this really brings into your life, how much this is going to impact you on your journey, and how it's going to change you as well in the physical. Because this is an idea, but you understand that once you bring this into fruition, in the physical, it's going to impact you and change you as a person. It's going to help you grow. But I feel like it's a wish or a desire, or you see this person in the ethers. Then you have the double mission card. I feel like you know that when this person comes in, you guys are going to be doing big things together. But in the meantime, all you can do is work on yourself, on your own finances, on your own health, on your, just like you all around, right? I feel like you want to be a well-rounded person, and you want to work on the areas that you may think you need more work in. You know how we all have our strengths and our weaknesses? You're working on the areas that you consider your personal weaknesses. You're working on them now, so that, because here's the difference between somebody that you could have been with in the past. The idea of having someone there to help you, save you, fix you, or you vice versa, between both of you, that's an outdated belief. That's not really the present moment anymore. That's not what we're on anymore, right? And I feel like you understand that in order for you to bring somebody like this in, a real counterpart, you want to prepare for this. You want to be well-rounded, right? You want to be okay, even in the areas that you consider weaknesses, right? You want to be able to stand on your own and know you can do it on your own, so that when this person comes in, you guys can get to work on whatever the mission is between the both of you. But I see you holding a space for this person, or thinking about them when you're having good days, when you're having bad days, when you're being successful in your own goals and endeavors, or even working on your health. You're thinking about this person. So in a way, yes, you're doing everything. The way you work on yourself, you're doing it mainly for you, right? But it almost seems like you know that the more you focus on helping yourself, the better outcome it would be between you and this significant other that you keep thinking about in the ethers. Okay? Sagittarius? Pressure. What do you mean pressure? Like pressure, like head pressure, like it hurts, or pressure like to do something? Yeah, you're thinking of the bigger picture. I feel like you are thinking of what you're doing on a personal level, whether that's your career path, how you're being of service to others. I think that you're looking at how you're helping society out, or just how you're working on your career path. You're thinking about that, and then you're trying to see how that's going to fit in with somebody else's career path or what they're working on. It's like you're looking at it from a bigger picture, but I don't think you have you don't have all of the information. What you do know is that you guys will be working on something together. I think this is a business. You guys will be working together on a business. You and this other person. You just don't know what it is yet, or how you're both going to change the world together. Sounds so cliche, right? But you're thinking about this, Sagittarius. Interesting. I don't think you've ever tapped into wanting to meet this person before until now. I think you're doing everything on your end to secure yourself and your future, which is amazing. Congratulations. You went from needing help to, or feeling helpless, to being able to help yourself. Congratulations. Even when you feel helpless, you've done really fantastic. I hope you know that. But I feel like you know that when you tap into whatever this energy is, it can be a little scary, because it's like you both are going to be doing something big together. Yeah, look, you got water elements. I think you're... What's this with this water element? I think you're also working on yourself on an emotional level, because there's a certain level of vulnerability that is required in order for you to tap into this person's energy. You also have to be open and vulnerable. And I feel like when this person comes in, there's a certain amount of vulnerability and maturity that you're wanting to have by the time he comes in, or she comes in, or they come in, if there's friendships or something like that. Interesting. Maybe you've wanted to do it on your own for a while, or you've done it alone for a while. So knowing that there's another person there, yeah, there's a level of vulnerability that you're tapping into that's a little frightening for you, Sagittarius. Because remember, Sagittarius, he's a visionary. He's a visionary. He's a loner, but I think its counterpart is Cancer. I gotta make sure. I think it's Cancer. Either way. No, it's not, because that's a water element. Sorry. It's not. Sorry. Sagittarius. There's something here about being more open. Yeah, that's what's frightening you. Because it's gonna, again, being more trusting, more welcoming, more loving towards yourself, towards the community, in order for you to be able to embrace this type of relationship or partnership or friendship. Yeah, I feel like somebody's really opening up. They're really opening up. These cards fell. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your card fell out. All these other cards fell out as well, though, so I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going from being on your own, being comfortable in your own skin, working on you, being successful, to partnerships. The idea of a partnership or friendship or being open and vulnerable towards other human beings at a deeper level, okay? A deeper level. This is it's making you feel a little selfish. I don't know. There's this thing of you're just used to being on your own, or you're used to pulling your own weight, or not looking back and waiting for people, or you're not used to being patient when it comes to other people. Hmm. Oh, Sagittarius. This is going to require to be more open and patient and of service and kinder to others in the areas that you feel most impatient. Okay, so again, it's you trying to work on areas that you feel are your biggest weaknesses. I feel like this was one that you probably knew about, but you didn't really understand how it's really affecting you or impacting you from experiencing these type of relationships or commitments to soul family, soul partnerships, soul friendships. Yeah. Yeah, I think you know. To some degree, you know this. This is the Gemini energy as well with the third house. Starting to see things from a bigger picture or being understanding that more of your love won't hurt. Giving a little more love to others won't hurt. Slowing down for others and being a little more patient for others won't hurt. Just a little bit more. Even if because not everybody's going to be your friend. Not everybody's going to be chummy with you. They're not all going to be your pals, but I feel like there's a level of respect and common courtesy here that you can have even for your people you don't like, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, okay? But I really do feel like there's a beautiful... Just because you don't like other people, or maybe there's people you may not be fond of, doesn't mean they are not fond of you. Or doesn't mean that they don't want to get to know you. And you probably already know that because you're very charming, Sagittarius, and people love you. You're just very likable. You're the life of the party. But there's something here about moving too fast or you move carelessly. Not in a bad way, but it almost seems like this, you move at your own speed. You move at your own speed. You don't look back. You don't think twice. You don't, there's a level of, again, I don't want to say lack of awareness. There's a level of like, I'm trying to say this as nice as possible. The divine's like, just say it. We can be a little bit more embracing and loving and slow down. Even for the people that really get on our nerves. We can be a little bit more embracing and open towards them. Even the people we feel like we don't have anything in common with. Even people we may think that are, too vain or not like us at all, or maybe, didn't struggle like us. I just feel like we could still be a little bit more open and loving, or just even more patient, or being open to getting to know people like that. People that we wouldn't really socialize with or get along with. There's something to learn there. There's something about common courtesy there. Again, it's not your fault. I just think that, again, maybe you just never had the care for or responsibility to even associate with certain type of people that you think are not the healthiest, and I can understand that. There's a level of protectiveness here that comes out of you moving the way you do or not really being open, but you could also be missing out on something really beautiful here. Like, I know a lot of people are not about small talk. There's a lot of people who are not like that. But I feel like it wouldn't kill you to talk about small things, even if it's for like 5 minutes. Because I'm getting there's people that really want to get to know you, that really consider you really cool, and they really see something really great within you. And I feel like that these are missed opportunities. Or maybe just, yeah. And I think you would have, if you slow down a little bit, you'll see that. I love you, Sagittarius, but Sagittarius are all about them, me, myself, and I love this energy. This is what I love about Sagittarius, okay? They're all about themselves and they love it. Just like Aries, they're like that, but they are the life of the party. They're very likable and they can be very sociable. They can be. What is, so what is my thing here? Is it the fear of, what is this fear of them? Oh, okay. So, okay, so if the worries to being too open or trusting with the wrong people, I can understand that. There's something here about, I feel like sometimes small talk is the icebreaker to talking about deeper things. So you'd be surprised if you gave people a chance to talk about something, to warm up to, so you guys can warm up to each other and then just see where it goes. It isn't going to kill you. Like, your discerning skills are the best, so I don't have a problem with you wanting to be guarded if you need to be, but I feel like you don't have to be like that all the time, is what I'm getting, or just like kind of just be mindful of how others may be feeling around you. It's kind of what I'm getting at, because I feel like there's people that really want to get to know you. They really want to have a conversation with you. They really want to be liked by you. Do you see what I'm saying? And I know you don't have to care about these people, but I feel like you would really make their day if you paid an ounce of attention to them. I know. Even if it's for like 2 seconds, okay? All right, that was from my Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. We were talking about the body catching up in Scorpio read. Oh, yes. My name is Predeem. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I know the body's taking a beating, right? And so too with this week for Scorpios, it's going to be hard for you guys to be social and chummy with people when all you want to do is hide out because you're like not feeling the best, but it's okay. That's okay. Well, who's next? Capricorn. Interesting. This Cancer card fell out. This water card fell out. I don't know if these are the cards to hold on to, so yeah, I'm gonna pull these out. That's too many cards. Alright, I'm just gonna pull the 4 out. I didn't even need 4 cards, but the other 3 fell out. What's after Saggy? Cappy. Alright. The Cosmic Hearts. Oh, this is so weird. I've never seen this in a card before. If there's certain animals that you are nearby or get close to you, there's something here about if you touch an animal. I don't know if you have animals at home, a dog, a cat, squirrels, I don't know, roosters. I feel like there's something here about one of your animals. If you touch an animal, they're giving you information, or if you being around an animal in nature is giving you information. That's so weird. I never noticed that. This animal is right behind this person. It could be a spirit animal, but I'm getting that they're actually showing up in the physical and you're tapping into it. You're touching it and it's sending you information. Not that you have to touch it, but I'm getting like by it being near your frequency or near you, it's actually giving you and sending you information. Or it's giving you inspiration. It's funny how like little animals like that can give you all the inspiration and like they're relieving something from you. I feel like somebody just needs a break. I feel like if you spend time outside, like in your garden or outside of your apartment or home or whatever, Even if you don't have to walk to the park, but like anywhere near like trees or grass, I feel like it's going to help you. You need to spend some time in nature this week, Capricorn, because I feel like your body may be feeling dense, or some part of you, maybe it's your mind that feels very like anxious, or it may be feeling very dense. And again, anxiety is a feeling of density. It could be fear that's making you feel dense, like the energy is dense. So I'm getting, the more time you spend outside, or even opening your window, is going to help alleviate some of the pain you're feeling in the body or inside of the mind, in the mind. I feel like somebody's feeling discouraged this week, Capricorn. You may be feeling exhausted or discouraged by life events. Even just work can be draining and exhausting. And I feel like right now what you need is like to touch the earth. You need to touch the earth so it can regenerate your aura, your mana. It's like your life force. There's something here about your root chakra needing to feel like more grounded to the earth so you could feel better. It's alleviating some type of pain or frustration. I feel like somebody's just feeling very discouraged this week. Maybe you got bad news, or maybe you're just like up to your head, to your like limit. Like you pushed yourself to your limit. You just hit your limit this week. Something is just like, you gotta stop. You hit your limit, you need a break. You may feel like you want to run away this week. Spend some time on grass. Sit down on grass, or spend some time in nature with the animals. Even if it's your yard, like do that, because I'm getting that you're just like physically to your limit or mentally to your limit. Like you push past your own boundary or something like that. And so what you're naturally going to want to do is like escape mentally somewhere else. Like you want to go and do something that's maybe not as healthy for you. That may be the thing you may want to do. So my thing is to do something that is healthy, which is like sitting outside, instead of going to whatever it is that you normally do that may not be as healthy, when you feel like you pushed past your limit. Good morning. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Charles. Welcome. Right. Exactly. For some of you guys, if you have a pet or an animal, they're helping you heal. Okay? They're giving your energy. They're giving you energy. So if you need to be around an animal, or there's certain animals you want to be around in nature, that's going to help. Okay? Yeah, that's exactly what you need, because right now you are really struggling. And I think it's mental, which is in turn, because you know when anxiety comes in, it causes exhaustion and fatigue. That's what's happening. I feel like you're being drained on all levels, but it starts with the mind, which is why you're feeling kind of dense, or the energy's denser, like I said. But you're about to hit something. I'm telling you, it's like if you had bad news this week, or you pushed yourself, or something really bad happened that's causing severe anxiety and exhaustion, and it's causing you to worry, that's making it worse. So I think you got, yeah, again, when you spend time in nature, it's like that relieves the pain or the pressure of it all. And then I feel like you're about to hit something in the next couple of days that's gonna like help you breathe easily at night again. Because I feel like you weren't breathing, or you weren't feeling good, or you were just feeling a lot of pain. And I feel like you're about to, in a couple of days, you're about to like free yourself from this pain. But while you're doing that, spending time in nature is helping you with that, okay? Because I feel like what you're going to want to do is escape. And I feel like fantasy is an escape sometimes of the mind. I'm getting of the mind. You're going to want to escape mentally, or do things that are not that healthy for you. But I'm telling you, you're right through the breakthrough. So just, you got this, okay? Just a couple more days. And then I'm telling you, you're going to feel as light as air, okay? If you don't see your path, I feel like that's what it is. You're mentally blocked, or you can't see the path ahead, which is why your anxiety is through the roof. You're about to get like good news, or you're about to get information that's going to help you kind of lessen the burden here. It's a burden. It's a real burden that you're dealing with this week, Capricorn. Okay? Yeah, because you don't have, you can't see what's ahead of you. You can't see the answer yet. Right now, you're just struggling on all cylinders. But that's okay. You're going to feel better. I promise. Give it a couple more days. Towards the end of the week, you're going to feel so much better. Like around Saturday, Sunday, you're just going to feel. Give it max 2 weeks though, because I do feel like you're coming off of something that was really painful or exhausting. Mentally exhausting as well. What do you feel? What are you feeling? Cancer, how do you feel? Yeah, if you feel helpless in the situation, or like things are not working out in your favor, whatever this blockage is, I feel like it's a physical blockage that's causing mental anguish. If you're physically blocked, it's because you're not, right now is not the time to be moving or finding solutions. Is not the time for that right now. It's time to breathe and sit still. That's what faith is for. When you don't have the answers, or when you're not getting the answer that you want, or when you can't see ahead. If this is a burden, this is the time to feel that and ask for, faith when you don't have it. Because what I'm getting is there's mental anxiety and anguish because you don't have the faith right now to get you by. But remember how many times you've been in situations, similar situations, where you can't see ahead. And so you relied on faith, because at the end of the day, the divine always pulled through last minute. But because you don't have the certainty, we always stay in fear, right? Because we don't know, right? But the divine always pulls through even at the last minute. So would you rather sit and wait and worry, or would you rather give it all to the divine? It's up to you how you want to spend the next week. But I would say it's literally causing a lot of pain in the body by you being in mental anguish. So I would say get rid of the fear. If there's nothing you can do on your end, because I'm getting you've done everything you can on your end. If there's nothing you can do on your end, then you did everything you could. Why worry? The rest is up to the divine. The divine is saying it's not time yet, okay? Things are working out in your favor, on your behalf. You just don't see it, which is why we're saying rely on faith this next week, okay? It's going to get you to where you need to go. All right? Through this big transition. This is a big transition that you're going through, which is why you don't have the next steps yet. Okay? All right, that was for my Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's felt like a Friday all day to me. Oh, cool. Fridays are good, no? Like resting days, or what do you do Fridays? I don't know. Everybody's different. What do I do Fridays? I just work. Work or stay at home. Animals are something special when you make a connection. Okay. What do you do on a Friday? Aquarius. Ooh. Aquarius. I love this energy. Oh, Aquarius, you're going to have a great week. You're going to have a great fucking week. I don't even know if this is the card. I don't want to take this card out. I am going to take it because it's a 10. Okay. Aquarius. My, my, my. You're about to get the jolt of your life these next couple of days. Let me timestamp. Let me timestamp before I get started on the reading. Aquarius. 6001. Okay. I feel like you just get an intuitive hit, like a jolt. Something hits you, a realization hits you out of nowhere this week. It's never made you so in tune with the present moment. That's the thing about this realization. I kind of wanted to say, was this deja vu? It kind of felt like deja vu energy, but whatever this realization is, it makes you so in tune with the present moment, you don't want to be anywhere else but in this present moment. I feel like you're going to be thanking your guides this week, or if you haven't already. There's something about abundance mindset. Maybe you remember like how much easier things are for you now, or how easy it is to ask for something and then receive it. I mean, you can literally ask for anything and get it. I feel like there's something here about you. There's a realization of like how powerful is deeper than just the power. It's deeper than the power. Maybe you get a memory or a recollection of like maybe what you have or what you're worth. I don't know what this is. This is deeper. Okay, this is like with abundance. It's like, because it could be any type of abundance here, right? But I feel like you're ecstatic, or there's something here about maybe you remember. There's something about you're going to get enlightenment, and then you're going to apply this, put this into practice, and you're going to be so grateful. You're going to be so grateful for having remembered or having understood the power you hold, or having won at something. It's like you figured something out, and now it's like you beat something, or you're great. All I know is that you're feeling grateful towards the end of the week, because it's like something works out in your favor. But again, it's a realization of like you had the key the whole time, or you figured something out, and now you can apply this towards your life and you're successful. Because this Libra, you balance the scales here, you balance something out, and now you're ecstatic and you're happy to see the potential of what you can do with the information that you have now. Maybe it's a problem that you've always had, and then you figured out how to fix it, and now you're applying the solution all the time and seeing great results. You're going to see amazing results this week. Starting into this week to next, I mean, this whole summer, you're going to be delighted this whole summer. I feel like it's just something about you asking for help, or being able to ask for help. There's something here about you don't have to struggle with the same situation or the same lesson over and over again. It's easier than you think. You just have to. It's easier than you think. Or maybe the way you show up now, it's like you don't have a care in the world anymore. You don't have to struggle anymore. You balance the scales. I don't know what you did or what the realization is, but you fixed it. If there was an issue, a lifelong issue, it's like it's gone now. It's no longer going to be a part of your life anymore. Which in turn makes you more abundant. I feel like you're going to be happier. Like, even happier than you were before. You could have had a great summer last year. You're going to have a better one this year. A great year in total. Yeah, I feel like you're calling your power back, or you found your power again. You found yourself again. It's something like that. Like you got yourself again. Maybe it was a struggle to get back to who you really were or your power, and you're here again. You're gonna call in for support now, 24/7. Everything's gonna be easier. You're gonna. If you felt helpless your whole life, you won't feel as helpless. Or maybe if you feel helpless, you can call in support, and then you'll realize you're not. You've always had the help there the whole time. You just never knew. Maybe you didn't know how easy it could be now. People dream of happiness and peace and for life to be a little easier sometimes. And I feel like you get your wish. A wish that you had a while ago becomes true. Indefinitely. This month. Good for you. You can rest. You can finally rest. You can finally be. No worries, no fear, no shame, no struggle. You just be. This is Neptune. This is wishes. You finally get a wish that comes true. This is a wish that you've had in your heart for a very long time. But this is how you were going to get your wish. You just didn't know how. And I feel like you're here now. This is a 10. A 1 and a 9 is a 10. And this is another 10. It's endings. So you're going to be seeing a lot of 10s. If you haven't already, you're going to be seeing 10, 10, 10. It's finality. It's conclusion to something. Aquarius. Kids are out of school for the summer. Oh, like the whole week is done. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I felt that way, too. I felt like it was... Yeah, I felt like it was Thursday and it wasn't. I know what you're saying. I know exactly how you feel. Okay. Another double mission. Yeah, I feel like you're going to sleep. You're going to sleep again. Or you're going to dream again. Because if one wish became true, if one of your wishes became true, you're going to dare dream again. Because you know your wishes can come true. Maybe not all of them, but the ones that really matter. The ones that are closest to your heart. They really matter. I think it took you a while to get here, but you're here. Good for you. Okay, Aquarius. Anything else from my Aquarius? Interesting, the Uranus card wanted to come out. Yeah. I feel like somebody realized their own power here. Or like, you found, I'm telling you, you're happy to be alive at this moment because this is what we come here to do, to learn lessons and to grow from them. And I feel like you did. You learned a lot of lessons, you grew from them, but ultimately one of your wishes came true. And I feel like that's also a reason why we come here, to experience moments like that. And I feel like this is a moment that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. That was confirmation. Uranus energy, yeah. I think it's exactly what you needed to feel you, because you were at the 9 for a bit. This is a 9, but you're moving on from the 9 to a 10. Okay? If you were at a 9 for a while, you needed to understand why. Now you do. Didn't even matter why you were stuck at the 9. You're ready for the 10. You're ready to start all over again. No, hey Jisoo, welcome. No, I'm not taking any questions. Unless if you donate. If you donate right now, I'll take questions for you, Jisoo. I'll answer your question. Yeah, I think you were wishing and hoping and felt helpless because you could not bring this in for yourself. You were struggling, man. Struggling, but you still kept the vision, or still kept hoping that something would change. You would grow, you would feel happy again, or get back to your natural state of being again, maybe feel like a child again, I don't know, but you kept holding on to this belief that maybe one day you get to see this turn into fruition, materialize into fruition, and it does. A new earth, huh? It's happening. By the time summer comes, you're gonna feel so much better. Okay, Aquarius? If it doesn't start now, which I see you starting it now, what are we on? Towards June? Yeah, so June, with summer solstice, you're definitely gonna be in high spirits again. It's the fire that you need to like push you to dream again, start again, believe again. Yeah. Okay. All right, that was for my Aquarius. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Should I? No, I'm okay. I think I'm gonna move on to the next reading. Pisces, my fish. The fish. Pisces. Ooh. Pisces. What's going on this week? I feel like, oh, hold on, let me timestamp before I forget. Pisces. Y'all know I be forgetting. 7134. Okay. I feel like you guys are like about to get dared by a friend of yours, somebody that you know. I know it's a picture of twins, right? But it almost seems like somebody you know is gonna dare you to do something really fun and adventurous this week. And normally you would probably say no because it's not what you would do. But I feel like whoever this influence is, I feel like they're kind of like you. Whoever this influence is this week, they're gonna like, it's like this person's influencing you to be more daring or to try things that you probably would not have done if it was just up to you. They're gonna dare you to think big, be bold, or take a risk. Do some wild shit. And it doesn't have to just be in like physically, it could just be emotionally. They're gonna just kind of like dare you to do something, like take a risk, and I feel like you're gonna do it. I feel like this person is inspiring you to take bigger risk, or to think bigger, see bigger, have more fun, do more fun, creative things. But you're all in for it. You're all in to do it. Yeah. This one's I feel like you both are encouraging each other to do this, but I feel like someone is encouraging you this week to do that. Say yes to adventure. Say yes to change. Yes. I feel like what they're doing is making you see things from a bigger perspective, which is why maybe you try to see things from a different perspective or a bigger perspective before. But I feel like sometimes this is why people are good to have around sometimes, because they'll influence you to do things that you probably you thought about doing yourself, but you psyched yourself out and said no, out of fear, out of like being more practical. But nah, you both are thinking the same. You both are outside of the box thinkers, but this one's like pushing you in a good way, influencing you to do it for yourself. They build a good case. I feel like this one's like, I don't want to say the evil twin. No, we're not saying that. But like, this is the fun, adventurous rebel. Whoever this person is, they're a rebel at heart. And I feel like they're bringing that out of you. Interesting. Pisces. Even though you are the two fish, right? But it's like, yeah. It might be your own community that's like egging you on to do something not risque, but like maybe more bold and daring. 6th house. Yeah, it almost seems like you were confined to like the same routine or doing the same things over and over, or seeing the things the same. Seeing the same things but getting the same outcome and wondering why, because you were doing the same things. This one's encouraging you to try it differently or see things differently, and now it's like, whoa. Now you're going to see results in areas that you swore you were trying, but maybe you really weren't. It's like you think you can have the answer, but sometimes other perspectives are necessary for that reason, because they'll show you that there's an easier way or a better way, or they might just be the person that gives you the push to go and do what you need to do or want to do, for that matter. Sixth house is routine, so I'm getting, yeah, what you were doing was of the same nature, or getting the same results, doing the same thing over. No, we need to get out of that routine. If it's the same again and again, it's like maybe they were showing you how to have more fun in your routine, or do things slightly differently so that you feel better or have a better outcome. Either way, I like this person's influence with you, on you. Dang, all these cards fell. The only one that fell upward was the Courageous Peony. Yeah, take a risk. This is the time to take a risk. If not now, when? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this person's changing you too. You guys are more fun when you're around each other. Yeah, this person is changing you inside and out. That's good. Maybe you both are changing each other. You both may be changing each other. I think so. Because I feel like you guys think alike, but you guys think alike. So maybe that's what it is. You're bouncing off ideas off of each other, and then they're just like, do it. Do it. Just do it. Anything else? Oh, damn. This card's so pretty. I don't think I've ever seen this card in a while. Big picture thinking. Yep, it's inspired ideas. Inspired ideas here. I feel like you guys are pushing each other past your own boundaries, your own belief systems. You're pushing back past that. Like, whoa. When your energy's tapped in, you both see bigger picture. I think that's what's like electrifying. I'm getting electrifying. It's electrifying energy. Good for you. Dang. My cards are falling. Transformation, yep. Yeah, I feel like this one's the yin to the yang. Yeah, you guys are transforming each other. I feel like with 1111, big transformations, big changes, faith. They're instilling faith in you that you might have needed. Maybe you guys are each other's like soundboards, or you guys instill faith into each other when you feel most discouraged. But really, it's like the inner child. Your inner children come out when you guys are near each other. Yeah, fifth house, creativity. It's all fun and games here. I feel like one is the daredevil, and the other one's like the more closed off. They're like, oh no, they're the good kid. And the other one's like the rebellious, the evil kid. I'm just playing. Yeah, this is definitely soul family. This is definitely soul family. Pisces, good for you. Long-lasting influence is what I'm getting. Yeah. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We all deserve those type of good influences in our lives, or just somebody that brings in that inner child within you. We all need that. So good for you. All right, anything else before we move on? This was a great reading, a great ending to a reading. The 7-star sisters. This one. Yeah, this is like your mirroring, bro. This is a twin. This is your mirroring twin or some shit. I don't know. This is a twin. You guys are the same. You guys are sisters, brothers, in the same soul family, star family, same system. Star family. Yeah, this is the person to go to when you need inspiration or big ideas. You guys will sit there and talk about the craziest things is what I'm getting. Good for you. All right, that was for my Pisces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't know if there's anything else. Tomorrow I am gonna tap into that Gemini reading. So we're gonna tap into Happy Birthday Gemini, and just go over the forecast with Gemini and then the air elements. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. My body's killing me, y'all. I feel sick. All right. Does anybody have any questions, comments regarding the reading? Or maybe this is the portion where you may have questions about the reading. Or maybe just questions in general. We can transition into playtime at the moment. Let me know. I'm lighting up my incense. Man. This is painful. Okay. I don't think anyone has any questions today. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. As we're preparing into summer. Hey Ivy, welcome. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad that reading resonated. Yeah, it's always nice to have good influences in our lives. That Pisces reading really was really sweet, wasn't it? We all deserve to have that really fun friend, huh? Great night. Have a great night, Ivy. Take good care of yourselves. Hope to see you tomorrow or soon. Hello to everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. At this time, we're taking in questions and answers that you may have for the collective. Let me know. If you don't have them, that's okay. We just went over Libra through Pisces, so it was the 6-sign forecast, pretty much. I will timestamp everything for you guys if you want to go back and take a look at some of the readings, you can. Or if you just want to ask a question, you can. If not, we can definitely call it. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a lovely evening. I really enjoyed myself today with you guys. I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Good night.